Good morning from North Dakota. Today, Christine and I are headed just south of Grand Forks. There is a gentleman out here that got a hold of me through Jay Thomas. He wants to be able to drive this car. This car is a 1973 Dart Swinger, and he has a serious connection to this car. He has a great story to tell. So this will be showing you around a car. We're actually headed there to pick up the engine and the transmission so we can bring it back to the machine shop and we'll rebuild that stuff. The car needs quite a bit of work, but we'll do the drivetrain first, and then sometime this winter we'll get the car into the Grand Forks shop, do some rust repair. We might actually paint this car ourselves. I'm not sure. We don't really have room. We don't have a paint booth, but we have one of those inflatable ones, which seems to work out pretty good. So we'll see how it goes. If I can make a deal with one of my body shop guys, one of my paint guys, we trade back and forth all the time doing stuff. I'll do an engine for them, they'll paint this car or whatever. So we might do it that way. But when I got a hold of the guy, like I said, Jay Thomas sent me his info and told me to call him, and he just says it's a good story, and he's I believe in his early 80s. He just beat cancer, and damn it, he's gonna drive his car, and nothing. I mean, that fills my heart knowing that this car means something to him, and we're gonna be able to help him to go down the highway next summer with it. So, yeah, enjoy the ride. It's going to be a good one. We have arrived. We'll back up and talk to him a little bit. We'll get that engine and transmission loaded up. He can tell us the story.
Good morning. How are you? I'm fine. I see you here. You didn't have no accident. I'm really happy that you got here.
It's really foggy.
It
Yeah,
is that. Good morning, ma'am.
Good
How are you doing?
morning.
I'm George.
I'm Christine. Nice to meet you.
All right, pleased to meet you.
So she's going to record for our YouTube channel, if you don't mind.
Fine with me. That's fine with me.
Yeah, so we're kind of letting them know, you know, what's gone on here.
Sure.
As far as you've had the car for a long time.
Yeah.
And well, maybe you could tell how you acquired the car and the story.
I bought it brand new in 1973. I ordered it when I came from overseas after a 4-year tour. And I ordered it in my hometown of Emporia, Virginia. And it had the sticker in the trunk as for the dealership from Emporia, Virginia. It's still in it now. But then I was overseas again. I ordered it in May from a dealership in town of Emporia. And I got sent to England for 6 months. Yep. For TDY. And then my car was waiting for me when I came back, and the dealer wanted to know when I was going to pick it up, if I still wanted it, and he was calling my mother. My mother was calling me in England. But then when I came back and I picked it up, and I drove it for many, many years. I came up here on an assignment at Grand Forks. I was married to my first wife. We had one child, and we had another child. And we stayed married for 9 years. And after the 9 years, it was time. We had to get a divorce, and I was retired, and so I said, well, I'm going to leave you the car, and I left for 7 years and went to New Mexico. But the whole 7 years I came back. But anyway, during that time, I left her the car. I never saw it again after I gave it to her for 7 years. And then when I came back to live and married my present wife, I was driving through Cooperstown one day, and I told her, I said, that's my car. And she like, what are you talking about? I said, that's my car. And I said, we got to go back. So we went back, and I found my car in Cooperstown. And the only thing that I recognized about it was the color of the car and the 5 wheels that was on it.
Sure.
That's the only thing that That gave me
And how long ago was that? So you've had it in possession for how long?
I've had it here now in my possession since 1975.
Oh,
So
wow.
I joined up with my car after
Okay.
many years. I left here in 1989, and when I came back, it was 1995.
95, yeah.
You know.
Okay.
But anyway, I got back and the owner of the car, he said I could buy it, and I paid him $100 for it.
Oh,
And I had to drag it home, and it had no motor, no transmission, and what you see is what's left of it. So we are
that's all
hoping-
you wanted anyway.
Yeah, I just wanted it back.
Let's go look at it. Yeah.
Take a look at it, yeah.
And thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Yes.
Thank you so much. But I have some parts since I've talked to you.
Okay.
I got a bumper,
Okay.
I got the grill, and
Good,
then
good.
I was so smart. I bought another grill when the grill was sitting in the back here.
Oh.
I had never looked at it.
Okay.
I never looked at it. I was so happy to get the car. I never looked at it, but I had the grill in the back, so I'm gonna
Use
can
the
take-
original one or what?
Yeah,
or
the original one.
Okay.
But and it doesn't look damaged.
Okay.
But I'll let you decide
Yeah.
what you want to do with it.
Sure.
And I got several parts in the trunk.
Okay.
I think the key is in there. No, hold on. I think it's right here. Let me see. Yep, I got the keys for it. None of the keys have been changed.
All right. You probably had one in your key ring still.
So that's the original.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's in good shape, right?
You know, so
Yeah.
you can use either one you want.
Sure. Sure. So did you ever get a good look at the trunk floor? Is it pretty solid
It
still?
looks like it's pretty solid to
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, when I looked at it the first time, it looked like just those lower quarter panels were rusty. And yeah, you can get in there.
Yeah, it don't, you know, it's got some surface rust, but I
Yeah,
haven't seen
no.
nothing that it's gonna fall out.
No, I think that's pretty
Yeah.
pretty solid yet.
Yeah. And there's a 2-barrel carburetor on it.
Yep.
There's a 4-barrel carburetor on that motor.
Uh,
And whatever the one you decide to,
Well, if you're not
it
looking,
don't matter to me, it don't matter to
yeah,
me.
if you're not looking for performance,
No.
we might as well just put the little guy
Yeah,
on there. You
sounds-
get some
sounds-
fuel economy.
Okay, that's fine with me. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
to me, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of the stuff is in the shroud is here. This is the original
Yeah.
drive shaft. You know, so there is a lot, you know, a lot
So-
of stuff that's still here.
So the wheels, were the wheels still here?
the white, see the white?
Yep.
They were the wheels that I put on it as a youngster.
Right.
But you know,
Are you gonna do that again?
No, I got.
Well, you're still a youngster.
I'm sorry. What's your name again?
My name is Christine.
Christine. This is my wife, Artist.
Nice to
Artist.
meet you.
And
Nice to meet
you
you.
met
Yeah, yeah, we did before. Yeah.
But yeah, let me show you the wheel. I got the original wheels for it. I went and bought some,
Okay.
and I got them ready to go on, and they can just stay on it, and I put tires on them. And they'll just stay on it until we get it all done.
Well, then you're gonna sell these to me or what?
You can have them.
that's better yet. That's better
I
yet.
got, and there's 5 of them,
Oh, okay.
you know?
Yeah.
But the tires are no good, but the rims are good. But I got the 5 rims there for it, and I'm gonna put new tires on them before you come and get the car.
When I was a kid, my parents had a van that had those wheels on there. They were clean way in the middle too.
Really?
Yeah, which is odd.
Well,
Yeah,
you're the first person I've ever spoken to say, what are those? You know,
Yeah.
where did you get those from? And, you know?
yeah, I remember that. I was like, I thought it looked pretty neat.
Oh, okay, but
Yeah.
I don't have the caps for them, but and
Sure.
I think they're Kragers, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they
I don't
are.
know, I don't have a cap for, not one of them.
I wonder if it
But
says
there's
on
the
the
little
back.
cap that goes right in the, yep, yeah.
Gosh, I wonder.
But I don't know who, you know, but I think they're Kragers, I think, and I have not seen any since. But you're the first person I've ever heard of this. I've seen something like that before, but, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
See, it's destined to be.
I got this piece.
You found the same tires
Right.
that your parents had as
Right.
I
Yep.
got this piece.
Okay.
That's in a box right there, I think, either in the trunk. But this whole piece is, I got that.
Okay.
And that looked like the worst part, is
Yep,
that
yep.
one there.
Yeah, maybe.
And if they have to get a new one, we'll get a new
I
one.
think we would probably have to because
Yeah.
it's been fixed before even. There's-
Oh,
there's
yeah,
bond
I
in
saw
it,
some
but
Bondo in it once,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yep, yeah.
it's
But if
probably
they have
best
to get
just
one,
start fresh on that one. Yeah.
okay. But this one looked to be pretty good shape, yeah.
Yeah. It's just a miracle to find the car again. That's the best story.
And,
you know?
and it's not,
Not one like it, the actual car.
right,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
That's like 90% of the business we get is it's either their car from high school that they've been storing, or it's my grandpa's car or my dad's car or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because as you know, by the time we're done doing that, your car's worth half of what you paid me. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know, people always think that they watch Barrett Jackson or whatever, and they think, oh, I'm going to buy a car and I'm going to pay a shop to fix it up, and then I'm going to sell it and make a profit.
Oh my goodness! No.
Yeah.
This is for me.
Right, exactly.
And that's why I don't want anything extra done to it. You know.
Yep.
I just wanted to,
As close to the way it was as possible.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Yeah. I don't want nothing perfect. I just wanted it to be close.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm really happy to see it again. I'm
right.
really happy to see it again. And then when I located you with you, I guess somebody could put it back there close to being like it was. Yeah.
We had a guy, we just finished a Ford Falcon.
Oh, wow.
And it was his grandpa's, and he was in the military too.
Okay.
So he's been dragging it with him
Oh, really?
until he could afford to do something with it.
Right.
So we got it running and driving for him. So I messaged him, I said, you could come and get it. And he says, he goes, okay, I'll be there this afternoon. And then it went on for almost evening, right? Or no, he said he'd be there in the morning, and then it was late afternoon when he comes and gets it, and he goes, you know, I don't know if I'm ready to drive it. He was like emotional about it, you know.
Wow, okay.
So that's the greatest thing, part of my job is to.
But I sure do
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And like I told her, I said, if I can just find somebody who said they can put it, it don't have to be like yesterday. Just
Right.
let
No,
me know when,
Yeah.
you get started, work on it when you want. But at least I feel good because I knew somebody is working on it.
Right.
You
Yep.
know, that,
Yep. Yeah, we'll get this stuff ready to go, all cleaned up, and
Okay.
then, as far as this goes, do you don't know how many miles are on it or anything like that? It's pretty modern, huh?
This is the really updated 318.
That's like mid-80s one or something?
I think it's later than that, I'm
Okay.
thinking, but it got a 4 barrel on it and everything, so I know it's a late model, and it came out of a truck,
Huh, yeah.
But he opened it up, and anything that's worn, whatever you need to do, just do it, okay?
Sure,
And the trans, the same thing,
Yep, okay.
yeah. But if just open it up and
So this is a quadrajet carburetor, it's a Rochester carburetor. In the 80s, Chrysler started to use them. I'd only seen them on cop cars on these, but that's really common. That's a GM carburetor generally, like
Okay.
a 350 Chevy or whatever.
okay.
But I have seen those, but they were cop car ones.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know that the pickups didn't have them too.
Yeah, right. I'm thinking it was a work vehicle and they wanted more power for it,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a later model, 318, but it's the same
Oh, right. They're
makeup and everything. It's just
Yep.
a later model, yeah. Yeah.
So the car is air conditioned, right?
Yep, air conditioning, yeah. Mhm.
And-
I don't have any of
Okay.
the air conditioning. Yes, I got the dryer unit, I think.
Okay.
But I'm thinking it's outdated, but.
Sure, yeah, at least we have
Yeah.
something to go upon.
Right.
Anyway,
I think this is it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the compressor, that's an old, that's compressor.
That was in the car?
Yep, that was
Oh,
in
great,
the car, yeah.
great, yeah.
Yeah. Got a radiator, this is a fuel tank,
Okay,
and a radiator,
okay.
and so when you come,
There's a power steering pump for the thing too?
it's on it, I think.
Oh, yeah, it was
It's
hanging.
on the car,
Perfect.
it's in the car.
Perfect.
Yeah. So if you want to come one day, either tell me where you live, I can bring this to you,
Okay,
okay?
yeah, we can do it that way.
Yeah, and that way I can bring everything to you. Here it is,
Yep, that'll work good.
okay?
So we don't have the original engine, so we don't have the correct intake manifold.
Yeah.
If we're gonna use the 2-barrel, or you do?
I think so. If not, I can get you one.
Okay,
Okay. Cause I got a 318 that has the intake for a 2
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I can bring you that.
okay.
Cause I just took a 318 engine out of another car that the motor was set here.
Perfect.
I'll bring you that.
It's roughly the same year?
Yep, and it's a 2-barrel.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, I can bring you that, yeah. Yeah, the power steering unit is right here. It's near here.
Perfect.
And this thing, I know it needs to be changed. It's
Yep.
leaking. Yeah.
Yep, and we might as well put the booster in too because they want to leak
We
air.
just want to see everything. And the dual exhaust need to be redone, new,
Yep.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah. The framework, I don't know how, you know, that and the, what do you call it, torsion unit, all that stuff.
Yeah,
I have no idea how that works. It's all up to you. Whatever you need to do that.
I think they're really durable. I don't think, you know, so long as you're not rusted out into the
Okay.
car,
All right.
I think they're just good.
Okay. You just
Yeah.
decide what you want to do with that. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to pull this wheel off, put a stud in the rotor,
Oh, okay.
and everything they
Everything
turn.
turns and,
Yeah, yeah.
all right. Well, it's good that it's not something that's a real oddball car, because a lot of times we get stuff in there that you can't hardly get parts for. But
Okay.
This won't be a problem.
Okay, the guy I ordered the bumper from, I showed him the picture, 'cause he wanted to see the picture of what I was
Yeah.
missing. Send me a picture of what you missing. I said, I'm missing everything from the grill back now. When I sent him the picture, he said, okay. And he sent me a new bumper, new grill, and everything that go with it in the box. And sent me this piece here. And I was surprised to see this. It's brown, but it's this piece here. You know, so everything
I
is...
thought this was a brand new bumper. This is.
No, this is used.
That's what I thought too. Was
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
new.
yeah, it's a new bumper.
Wow.
Wow.
That's what I said too.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
shocked
it's
when
got
they
the
came.
rusty old brackets on it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good find there.
I was really shocked when the boy came in. He said, "This is heavy." I said, "That's the bump," and I was surprised because I thought it would just be this,
Yeah.
but it was the frame. It goes to the frame. That's
Right.
the frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everything else is like I said. Everything else is in the car. Need a windshield for sure.
Okay.
And probably, you know, and the dash, y'all gonna have to decide on that. I don't know nothing about the dash.
Okay.
I get, you want some lights so I can see what's in it?
Yeah, maybe.
Hold on, just hold on a minute. Just every day I got something for you.
That's broke up the bottom here. But I would think all of this stuff is still available. Yeah, that dash is cut out for that. Someone must have put an aftermarket radio in it. Need a headliner that's your favorite, Christine.
I'll
Check
do
out the
it.
furry back window.
Yep.
Love them.
Groovy.
Yeah. There we go.
Perfect.
Put that right inside. We'll see what's going on there.
Great.
Oh yeah, that dash is all cut up, huh?
Yeah,
You have a car out here though that
that was all rusted.
really,
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was just terrible shape. Yeah.
huh? I wonder.
And there's the piece that comes out of it. See?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that isn't that complicated. We could probably just put a piece of metal in there. That
Yeah, you know, I don't know. You know, you could. I don't know. And
yeah,
that'll give
they must have been just trying to put a huge radio in it, right?
something, yeah.
But yeah, that isn't that complicated. I think we
Okay.
can make that piece.
Okay,
to
because
fill
you
it.
you know, whatever you reinforce and use this.
Yep. Right, that's
Yeah.
going to cover majority of it anyway.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think that. Oh yeah, the pad is cracked way out here.
Yeah. And there's the mileage on the card lasted 04729.
So that's 104,000.
Yeah, that's when she stopped rolling.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna look underneath here.
Yeah.
So we got this light here
Yeah.
now.
You want that? You want to put your cardboard there?
No, I don't think I'm gonna crawl underneath. I just wanted to get a. Yeah. Nice solid car.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think there's. Heck, not even a.
And the windows, all the glass is here, and the windshield is the only one that's cracked.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna have to go too crazy underneath the car, so that's good. We'll
Okay.
clean it up really good and just undercoat it again.
Okay, okay. But I'm just, oh man, I can't believe, see what we call all this stuff? You see that seat? I'm gonna show you something about that seat. That seat is, when I ordered it, I didn't know this because the guy, the other one, he said, but Junior, let me show you something. That's okay. Watch this. Most of your car seats go here.
Yep. Oh, I wish they all did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he told me that, I was like, huh? And I didn't pay no mind, but then he showed me one on the lot. And it only, you know, it only comes here and stops.
Right.
But this, poof.
Huh.
And after I married my first wife, and she had one child before I got married. And I used to take her and sit her right here. And she would stay there because the seat would keep her from moving.
Yeah.
She used to ride there. Now all the people couldn't see it. They couldn't see the seat, you know, but they could see her, you know.
Yeah.
So she has a lot of memories about sitting right there, you know.
Yeah.
And I talk about, yeah, you can sit me right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so great to see that.
And the doors are not too rusty.
Yeah. No, you must have just got it at the right time because it's.
It was sitting outside. Mhm.
Yeah. If you would have sat out that extra 30 years, we might have had a rust bucket.
And under this seat is the only place I couldn't get. I couldn't get the seat out. I tried. I couldn't get it uncapped. I know it clamps on,
right.
but I couldn't get it uncapped.
Okay.
So that's one only place you can find some mouse, dead mice inside.
All right.
But I cleaned it up best.
Well, I'll bring them right back for you. All right. Well, let's get that thing loaded up. And
Okay,
then,
you figure out how you want to get this thing in there.
it's got a chain on it, I imagine, right?
I got chain on one end and this on this end.
Yeah. Let's just. You want to just go through there with this chain and then.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. It should be a short. Yes, it's short. It's short.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Okay. Put it in wherever you want it. You want it
Sure.
short.
Let's get it pretty short.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you put your fork right there, and we'll be good, right?
Mm-hmm. You want the two forks together?
I think we'll just pick it up with the one, huh?
Okay. Let's see.
Because we're kind of narrow on the. Or are you thinking to get it out here?
I can make these shorter. I mean, narrower.
Yeah, let's narrow them up a little bit then. That way we maybe won't get it swinging so bad.
Right.
Christine helped me load an engine not that long ago and smashed her fingers. So when we lift it up, watch her run away.
Yeah. I'll be gone.
That should be good. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, we got straps on.
Yeah. You want me to try to lift that up a little bit and move it for you?
I don't think so. Once I get the tailgate closed, I'll probably just put that tire right here. So.
Okay. You can be okay?
Yeah.
It's yeah. It's hooked on. You can I can pick it up later.
It'll end up getting in my truck somewhere, and we'll never see it again.
I can't reach it. Yeah, it's in the same place. There you go. All right. Yeah. So much.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you so much. And I can get you that other intake. I'll bring that to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
You have my address, right?
No.
Did I give you my business card?
No. You
That
can't.
sounds like me.
You should have some in your wallet
Yeah,
somewhere.
I think I have some.
If not, I got some paper. I can.
You gave them all out.
There's no way I gave them all. Oh,
Another right there.
there you go. The address is
Oh,
back
okay.
there. So.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Oh, you're on Dyke Avenue.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm up at Park River because the machine shop is up there. But
Okay.
there's always somebody there, so you
Okay.
can drop it off.
All
yeah.
right. I'll bring all this stuff. You want this? You want
Let's
me to
leave
bring-
it. Let's leave it till we get the car,
Sounds good. I'll get the intake over to you though.
and you'll
okay?
see why when you get to my shop.
That's okay. I would take you. Let you see my shop too, but I know how that is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you bet.
And nice meeting you.
Yes, nice meeting you too.
Yeah, y'all
can
take
I,
it.
Can I get a picture of you standing next to the car?
Oh, sure. I'm so happy to do.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of folks didn't make it.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, but
Yep.
I'm doing really good.
Yeah, that's what it,
Yeah.
you know when you wake up in the morning and sometimes you're like, man, this is going wrong or whatever. Man, if you have your health,
Yeah.
if you have your health.
It's really
Yeah.
important.
5 years is a big
Oh yeah.
big
Yeah.
step.
We went out and celebrated the other day for the first time in 5 years we had. So just her, I said, we just got to take some time out.
Sure.
So 2 weeks ago we planned a trip, and last week we got that done. I said, this is great. After 5 years, it's really
Yeah.
it's good
Yeah.
to get back out again.
You don't know
For
where
sure.
that picture is, real quick, do you?
Of you standing by the car?
Yeah,
No.
I got it right here in the doorway.
Did I tell you that? He has a picture of him standing next to it in '73.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's my,
Yeah.
my sister and my wife standing near the car.
Oh wow.
Yeah, come on, come on.
To be a hunter because he.
This is what it looked like. That's my mother. That's my sister.
Oh
my mother.
wow.
You want that?
Maybe I'll just take a picture of it.
Yeah.
See if I can get it, and then I'll just
You want
insert
it?
it.
Yeah, my goodness. My goodness.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, and we'll
Yes.
we'll get this done, and then hopefully we'll be ready for the car in,
Okay.
in a couple of months.
All right, just let me know when you want to come, because I have that building is full.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Right.
give me about a week. You know, let me heads up.
All right.
Because where the car is sitting, it's in the corner. But if you're gonna let me use my ring, I'm gonna have it sitting where the tractor is
There you
at.
go. Yeah. Get
You
it
know.
closer to the door. Yeah.
Right. But yeah,
Okay.
that building is fun. The guy just ain't called me yet, but I know he's coming.
Yeah. yeah.
I got I got one 20-foot boat, one 18-foot boat, and I got an 18-foot boat that goes in there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I'll be in contact.
Well, thank you, and I'll drop
Yes.
this intake off over to you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank
Sounds
you
good.
so much.
Nice to meet you guys.
Take care now.
Yep.
Be careful today, please. Yeah.
Yes. It's so foggy. Alright, see ya.
So yeah, I'm kind of curious about that quadrijet on this Chrysler. I know my dad had bought there were a bunch of old fleet highway patrol cars, and they were all 318 quadrijets, and I was a kid at the time, but I knew that carburetor didn't belong on there. I knew that was. So I wonder if, like, in the 80s, if it wasn't a situation where like 99% of the V8s that they sold were 2-barrel, because Chrysler normally had a Carter carburetor on them, a Carter 4-barrel, which would have been in the probably late 70s to the early 80s, would have been a thermal quad, which is the body of the carburetor is plastic, and I think they thought that was gonna dissipate heat better, so you wouldn't have the chance of boiling fuel in the carburetor or what. But just odd to see quadrajets. But now, the more I think about it, almost every car that I've seen with a 318 in from the mid 80s at newer, or from the early 80s at newer, they're all 2 barrels. So I bet this was Chrysler's only option if you wanted a 4-barrel. Yeah?
Yeah.
Really foggy today. Dangerous to be out here. 44 degrees in North Dakota. Got nothing better to do than go around and talk to. Nice old guy. Trying to make his dream of driving his old car come true. I got the best job in the world. Thanks for watching.